Welcome back to my channel, Butterfly Spirit 314. Guys, today I'm making some ground sirloin, 90% lean, 10% fat. Let me wipe off my camera real quick. So I am making some of this meat here. I think it was $5.26. So my local grocery store was trying to get rid of this meat. So something I want to show you guys is something that I learned last night, and I just relearned, so I wanted to make sure you guys knew. So do you guys see how this meat is red, and then you can see that some of it is brown? Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you guys a little bit that the outside of this meat is red, okay, and then the inside of it is brown. Okay, so the thing is that I just took this hamburger out of the package and it was all red, which was completely fine. When I put it into the pot and I broke it up into this is why I sectioned it off, it was brown on the inside. So what I found out is if you buy some ground sirloin or hamburger and it's red on the outside and brown on the inside, the reason it's brown on the inside is because of the fact that because it has something to do with the oxygen. Okay, so it's perfectly okay if you buy hamburger and it is brown on the inside and red on the outside. Okay, that's completely okay. There was a video I watched about this. If you guys want to take a look at it, you can. It's by eHal. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make this meat. It is perfectly okay if you buy some hamburger and it's all red, okay, in the package. That's completely fine, okay, and if it's brown on the inside, that's okay too. So I just kind of wanted you guys to know that this meat is just fine and it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish making this meat, but I just kind of wanted you guys to know that it's okay to it's completely okay to use the meat. Okay, it's completely okay. It's just fine. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Now, if you notice that the meat is discolored, I'm gonna show you some meat that is discolored that I brought some days ago, and show you what happens to the sirloin. Okay, so here we go. So here is some sirloin that I brought, I'd say maybe 4 days ago, and I was planning on making some chili, which this is what I'm using the meat for. And as you can see, this meat is discolored, so it was red, okay, nice and red and everything like that when I brought it to the store. Since I let the meat sit in the refrigerator, something I noticed is that this meat has discolored, and I looked it up online to see, is it okay to use it? And the person that made the video about the meat, and they said if it's discolored, that you can still use it, okay? But if the meat was browner, then you wouldn't be able to use the meat, okay? So one way you can tell that hamburger or ground sirloin is bad is that if you were to open up this package or any package of hamburger you have, and you open it up and you feel that the meat has a slimy consistency, then that means that the meat has spoiled. Okay, so I'm very particular about working with types of meat such as chicken or sirloin. It can be salsiccia or whatever. Okay, I'm very particular about meat. Last time this happened, when I left the meat in the fridge and it discolored, I threw it out. And what I'm gonna do with this particular meat is I'm gonna throw it out so I can give it to the animals outside, so so they can eat on it, because I'm not going to eat it. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. My recommendation, if something about the food that you have and if something about the food that you have and you have doubts about whether it's fresh or not, my advice would be to tell you that, hey, what you can do is you can go ahead and throw the meat out. Luckily today, I thought it was Thanksgiving at first, but it's not. So that's why I went to get some more meat, okay? So remember, if the meat that you get, if the meat happens to be discolored and you open it up and it feels slimy, you can't use the meat. If you have the meat and it's nice bright, it's a nice bright red, but when you go and you chop it up and you see the meat on the inside and it's brown on the inside, you can use the meat, okay? If all the meat is red on the inside and outside, that probably means that the meat is fresh, okay? So you can use that. So you can use meat that's all red on the outside and the inside. You can use meat that's red on the outside and brown on the inside, okay? Because it has a lot to do with the oxidation of the meat, okay? If the meat is if it is discolored, a brown color, and you don't feel comfortable using it, don't use it. If you see that it's discolored like this, okay, and this is, and it's a different appearance than what it was, like as you can see, you see how on here, this is like red, like for red meat, okay? You see how that is? Okay, well, if your meat is not red like that, if you find that it's not red like that, and you see it's discolored, you don't have to use the meat. My advice would be to go ahead and go to your local store and get some more meat, okay? And another important tip, like I said before, if you open the package of hamburger or sirloin or whatever type of ground meat, and you discover that the meat has a slimy consistency, then don't use it. Also, if the meat has if it has a stench to it and it stinks, please don't use it, okay? I know how desperate people can get when it comes to the holidays and you can't go to the store. My advice would be just to make sure you get all the ingredients that you're going to need for whatever kind of dish that you're making, okay? So this is discolored. It was red, okay? It was red when I brought it. It was about this color, but now it's changed to this color. I don't feel comfortable using it, so I'm just gonna throw this out. I know some of you guys may not have a luxury of doing that, and that's okay, all right? Thanks for watching.